Hey guys, so it's a rest day today. I'm 6 weeks and 5 days out from my show. The approach we're taking, we're going very low in the week for me. 240 grams of carbs, 40 grams of fats, 250 protein. That's about 2,300 calories. I remember I was on 5,500 calories, maintaining, sometimes even losing weight throughout this sort of maintenance phase before I dropped into prep. So the food is very low, but that also allows me to be attentive to my family, and I'm able to go out at the weekend with my missus, with my son, with her son if we've got them, and burger, fries, come home, have a pudding, relax, allow that food to come up, allow that body weight to come up for a day, and then it's back down the next day. So I did this on Sunday. Monday, weight was up, so I went 101.9 kg, 102.7, and then today, so that was the Tuesday, I'm 101.6, so I'm now lower than I was on the Sunday at my most depleted time. And that's what you want, a sort of 26-hour period of that food to be in and out. So I'm going to just sort of record today what I eat on a typical low day and rest day, and the foods are exactly the same on a rest day and a training day. The only difference is on a rest day I'll start with the no carb meals, finish with the higher carb meals, and on a training day, because I train first thing, I'll start with the carbohydrates. So I'm going to add 3 spices to my chicken. I've got turmeric, no I don't, there it is, ginger, and cinnamon. And cinnamon keeps blood sugar low. Turmeric's quite good for inflammation, and ginger's supposed to help stop hunger signaling. Can't say it really helps that much when the food's this low, but any little helps. So in that meal was 200 grams chicken breast. I added them spices, had some raw broccoli, some raw onion, had 30 grams of that Eat Lean cheese. It's basically lactose-free cheese. It's pretty much just whey protein turned into cheese. There's 0.2 grams of fat and about 10 grams of protein in that serving. So I had that as well, and then 10 grams of peanut butter. So just a protein and fat meal. Meal 1 on a rest day, keep myself depleted. Now chilling out with Teddy, not my son, but the big one. Gonna watch some Marvel, because I've actually got a day off today. Work as well. Booked some annual leave with it being half term, and it turns out the kid's with his dad today, my partner's son. I've got my son tomorrow. So other than the couple of jobs that the missus has given me, shock, I've got 12 hours on my own, which I kind of need at the minute. So meal 2, more the same. Broccoli, turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, chicken, onion, peanut butter. This is like the last of the broccoli, that's why it seems a bit bitty. Let me get some more. Like I say, we repeat to deplete, and I do feel a little bit depleted on these days, because my last 2 meals the day before are just protein and fats. These meals, to be precise, and then I wake up and then the first 2 meals are. So it's a long sort of period of no carbs, or relatively low, just from the broccoli and onion, which is nothing. But yeah, we roll. Right, so I've lasted the day, no carbs. Feel actually quite good, to be fair. I get these random spikes of energy. So now we're doing 200 grams of white potato, and I have my little fry maker because I'm a lazy twat. And yeah, this is the first amount of carbohydrates going in. We've got 200 grams of white potato with 200 grams of white fish, so only about 40 grams of carbohydrates in total, but a nice little start. The next meal of the day does about 60 grams of carbohydrates, and then the last meal, there's 100 grams, right? And I will say why when we get to the end. But I'm just gonna blanch the potato. What I also do is I add 5 grams of groundnut oil to the fries to make them, just because it's a healthier fat than olive oil when it's heated. You know, it doesn't change its density when it's heated at a high temperature. And we still have to get some fat to this meal, so 5 grams of fat added to this meal. And here we have it. Essentially, we've got fish and chips for lunch. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so now for one of my favourites, meal 4 today on a rest day. Now this can sometimes switch, sometimes I'll have this last, but me and the missus are having burger and fries together tonight. Because yes, a burger and fries is one of my clean meals. I'll tell you why and how I do it later. But yeah, this is my cream of rice, blueberries and whey protein. What I do is I heat this up for 5 minutes in the microwave once it's blended, and that way it turns into like a sort of cake texture. I truly believe not only does that make it quite nice to eat, it's like eating a cake, that you should chew your food, basically. I don't like to have shakes for meals unless obviously off season you're just trying to force things down. And on top of this I have 20 grams of peanut butter, fat, so a good 10 grams worth of fat in this meal. I add salt to every meal because there is 10 to 12 grams of salt per day in my plan. I am drinking 7 litres of water a day as well, so that's probably why. That's hydration. But yes, this meal, wait till you see this, how it comes up. And there we have it, with the 20 grams of peanut butter on top. And there it is, my last meal. 400 grams of fries, 2 lean beef burgers, 1 bun, got some of the eat lean cheese, onion, and some of that garlic herb. Now, I don't necessarily agree with using these all the time, but I do like just the slightest bit on this burger. And then the missus has got her sweet potato fries, skinny burgers, eat lean cheese, some onions, and some burger sauce. She gets the nicer sauce. And that's it. That is my day. 240 grams of carbs, 40 grams of fats, and 250 grams of protein. Hey. And there we go, a full day of depleting eating. Ooh.